have to get to this to what Rashad said. Oh my God. See, I had no idea about this. Rumor is AJ and Hassan Reddick were talking to the same girl. Hurts knew and didn't tell AJ because it's not his business and he didn't want to mess up the Super Bowl run. AJ found out and felt betrayed, was Hurts in the wrong. Yes and no.
Ooh.
Rod, I'll let you Rod. We gotta get Rod Manda Wise on this one, bro. Go ahead. It's your time to cook. But
Well,
I'll give my Go
Herbie,
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
listen,
Right,
listen.
this is perfect for Rod Man Wise, bro. You getting the big screen, my boy. Go ahead and cook, my boy.
Well, listen, this is just a rumor, right? This is just a rumor, man. But if it turns out to be true, I want to say, and man, for me to say this about Jalen Hurts, I would never think I would say this, Herbie. He pulled a very Machiavellian move, man. Because listen, when it comes down to this, the right thing to do, y'all, you kind of gotta let the homie know that there's some foul play. But Jalen Hurts chose legacy over friendship. He chose. Jalen Hurts decided. He said, "I'm not gonna do what's for the greater good of my friend. I'm gonna do what's for the greater good of the team." So if you're the type of person who leans towards that, you'll probably be more inclined to think Jalen Hurts did the right thing. But from a personal level, the way I think about it, if me and one of my best homies is cool, and I know one of my other cool homies is hitting his girl, or whatever the case may be, I gotta throw him a bone, man. I for me, you know what I mean? Like there's personal life, and then there's football. See, they're still coworkers at the end of the day, Herbie. This is the perfect example of you can't be friends with your coworkers because that's exactly what happened with AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts. And man, that's some shocking news, man. But I gotta say, I think Jalen Hurts is in the wrong, but at the same time, he's in the right for the team because they did win the Super Bowl, right? So even though he chose the path, he chose the darker path. The darker path, the path of the Sith, led to a Super Bowl. However, it also, in aftermath, led to the deterioration of their relationship. And you saw what happened with the Eagles last year, the season that they had, especially with the offense at times. So to find out all this, Herbie, ooh man, that. No wonder things were so messy. Now everything is starting to make sense. All the
Listen,
shots,
listen,
it's all making sense, man.
listen. We're gonna absolutely say allegedly because, like I said, rumor. This is a rumor. This could
Boom.
be completely false. This could be some Tasha K bullshit. This could be some Jaguar right nonsense, right? But based on how bad it got, again, Jalen Hurts is the goddaddy to his AJ Brown's daughter. You don't just make anybody your child's goddaddy, bro. Like
Fact.
that's your man's.
Got
That's
to,
your
yeah.
man's. So I don't. You can speak to that side because I agree with what you said 100%. So it ain't even no point of giving my opinion. I want to take the conversation in a different direction, and this is something that we've talked about plenty of times. Plenty of times the idea that athletes like to mess with the same women.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, I don't know how to say this without completely getting this flagged to hell and AI just picking this up. So I'll try to be as tasteful as I can. Y'all let a chick destroy a potential dynasty? Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
It's
Ain't
always, it's
no
always,
way.
it's always the women that
Every
cause
single time.
empires.
Every single time. Every single time. None of you
Man.
dudes could just go get a regular chick at the goddamn cafe at a Starbucks. Y'all have to mess with the same women, the same conveyor belt of women, the same IG models, the same OF models. How is Hassan Reddick and AJ Brown allegedly messing with the same chick, dog?
That makes
And
yeah,
they don't even
it makes no sense.
and how does Jalen Hurts know, but AJ Brown dumbass don't know? How that happen?
Well, you know what, Herbie? It's weird, but in those situations, it happens all the time where a person is getting cheated on, and everybody in the circle knows but them. It just works out that way. It's messy.
So here's the thing though. Here this is the thing when it comes to this situation though, right? AJ Brown. if this is true, obviously we're going on. We're just having a conversation as if it's true. We have no idea, so it's a legend for now. You, unless that was your girl, because the only way that he's justified is if that was his girl, and Hassan Reddick was dirty macking, and he was like, "That's your girl. I want your girl."
Right.
Other than now, if it's just y'all just Eskimo brothers, and you got in your feelings about something that wasn't even yours to begin with, and you destroyed, and you got so mad that it became unattainable for you to play football on this football team anymore, that you demanded to get out of there over some pee?
Looking like Sauce Walker and Drake.
I'm praying it was his girl and he got dirty mad, because that's the only way you could get justified for this nonsense. I'm praying that's the situation, bruh.
That
Like,
would be really crazy. That would
there's
be
no
really crazy.
like, this is insane, dog. This is insane. Again, alleged. Rumor has it. That could be this could be a completely made up story. Who knows? We not gonna find out. But something happened to the point where these dudes couldn't even share the same locker. Weren't on a talking basis. Jalen Hurts said, "No, you ain't coming to my wedding, nigga." Y'all won a championship together. Y'all did one of the hardest things that it takes to do. Win a professional championship in the NFL.
And usually a championship, Herbie, is like, it's almost like joining a frat. It's like a brotherhood bond. Like, you see it like, bro, the 72 Dolphins, for maybe even to this day, are still popping. The guys who are remaining, who are left,
Yep.
are popping champagne.
Because you understand how hard it is to do it. You understand how much work goes into it. You understand how mentally exhausting it is, how physically exhausting it is. You understand that you are in a rare club. You and 52 other men did something. Not everybody can say they won a Super Bowl. Not everybody can say they were a contributing player to a Super Bowl winning team. Yeah. And they went to 2 Super Bowls together. And it got to the point where they could not share the same locker room anymore, dog.
Insane.
We've seen breakups. This ain't nothing new. Shaq and Kobe broke up. And Shaq and Kobe broke up because Kobe did some dirty Mac and shit too. Neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? You know? But at least I could make sense of Shaq and Kobe. It's 2 people that wanted to be the man. This wasn't that. This was 2 people that couldn't let some pee go. Hey, we broke up a potential dynasty over some pee. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Local.
Come on. All right. We are up against it. So, guys, we are going to do one thing before we get up out of here. We try to keep it light and short because we got the NBA Finals. So, obviously, we ain't trying to hold people up. You feel me? Sports is here today. So, what we will be doing, though, in the meantime, like last week, we had the wide receiver draft. Today is going to be the quarterback draft. Now, again, it was supposed to be a third person, so it was supposed to be a 10-person draft. Oh, yeah, Kobe did. He didn't know about. Well, Kobe didn't dirty Mac. But Kobe was out here dropping dimes on Karl Malone and Shaq and the boys, you know, living their life. And Kobe was out here doing this with the Karen meme, calling. You dropping dimes, you feel me? Kobe wasn't holding water. Listen, one of the greatest books, one of the greatest, J.A. Dundee followed that 2014. They hated each other. That Lakers team, the fact that they made it to the finals and they couldn't stand each other. Gary Payton hated them boys. Y'all, think about this. Karl Malone tried to spit game at Kobe's wife.
Karl Malone is just one of the greatest sleaze bags of
Karl
all
Malone's
time.
one of the grimiest, slimiest dudes of all time, man.
Like,
yo,
get the freak out of here, man.
Yo, the Steve Nash situation, man. That was tough, man. That was tough, man. But then we got Tony Parker, you know, smashing his teammate's wife, dog. Hey, the NBA, man.
Derek Fisher, imagine, man, Matt Barnes, boy. He drove hours to come see this.
The NBA, like this is like I said, that the NFL turned into the NBA, but they still got to catch up. The NBA dudes is different, man. They different, man.